Let's go over to our man, Mr. Jack Gleason from Major League Trading, as we do each and every Thursday at 40 past the hour. You can check out Jack at MajorLeagueTrading.com. Jack Gleason, what's going on?
What's going on, guys? You know what I want to do this week? So I actually want to review the charts from last week. I didn't get a chance to send you guys over some new ones. My apartment is getting staged right now. Or condo is getting staged so they can sell it so I can move down to Costa Rica.
That's awesome, right?
So I do want to review, actually, because we had one of the levels that I was watching last week in oil retested here to the upside, so I don't know if you can pull up that email. I think it's
we got them right here. Perfect. So what are we? All right, I'm gonna get it. We're looking at oil first.
Yeah, looking at oil first.
I got it up. Okay, perfect.
Okay. So this is a screenshot I sent you guys last week. But here we are back towards the top of that range at that 71.23 level.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And that's exactly where we got rejected. And then, basically in the overnight session, we had a consolidation all along that level. We're starting to see that failure out of those highs. Now, this is now the third time, because the chart I have up that I sent you guys last week, we had one test, two tests. This is the third test. So, this continues to be a massive level that we want to watch. Now, that downside support level I have highlighted with that green box, that still exists at 65.78. And just like that 71.23 came into play this week, I'm still looking. I don't know if it's going to be a month from now, 2 weeks from now, but still want to see that 65.78 level trade. And the way we're breaking down out of these highs, I'm thinking maybe this is the third test. Triple tops are always in hindsight, but maybe this is the third test, the failure of that 71.23.
No, and I would say with the way oil moves, man, it could be there in no time.
It's pretty. It would happen. I love, and not the triple tops, Jack, but I love any testing done 3 times, because it just releases more information every time. Do you know what I mean? It's like, okay, man, now you really couldn't handle it.
Right.
So what are you going to do for me now?
Seriously.
And,
especially when it makes those pivots on every single time, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing is, the first test are traders who are ready to sell that level. The second test, those traders kind of are getting cautious. But if they sell it again the third time, that's when or buy it again the third time, that's when there's somebody there. That's the level they want.
Yes.
And they're staying there. They're staying there.
They're laying right there, baby.
Right? And people better be paying attention.
Totally. No doubt, man. No doubt.
People better be paying attention. We can go to the NASDAQ too, which I believe is another one you guys have.
Perfect. We got it up.
Okay, cool. So basically that highlighted green bar, green line that's near the bottom end of the screen, it's like 74.31. We had...
Okay, right here, yes.
Yeah. So that's the thin one kind of in the middle.
We got you. Pretty much where it was bouncing along, right along that bar, and I'm just getting the dates of those. Is this a daily we're looking at?
That's actually a 4-hour chart.
4 hour, yeah. So for a period of time, just kind of skipping along that 74.31 bar. Okay.
Yep. And then we had a retest of that level on Tuesday. Well, I guess I should say Monday. The market had reopened, and I wasn't at my computer at the time, but I had 3 alerts hit. It was like Dow, everything was falling on the back of that news, right? The tariffs or whatever. And I was like, oh man, I pulled up my computer screen. I got long the NASDAQ. I didn't want to hold it. I don't really like holding positions overnight. So I just took a position, took it off for, I don't remember if it got 8 or 10 points, nothing big in the NASDAQ. But, here we are, once again, ripping off that level. So I do want to just still put it out there. Because we've held that, those targets are remaining the same.
Okay.
And that's going to be 78.22 on the breakout. I still want to see this. You see the 75.99 level here that's also marked on my chart?
Yes.
Okay, that traded here for the first time since I believe we've talked since. Actually, no, it traded last week, got rejected. But here we are. You can see we're having trouble getting through that. Call it 7,600.
Yeah, I know. It's intriguing, man. It seems that the NDX as well as the composite is having a tough time right at this level. Do you know what I mean? It's like as the Dow hits all-time highs.
I've seen some negative action in the NASDAQ when the Dow, has had some strength.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that and the Russell, I mean, the way the Dow is, finally got that new all-time high today.
Yes.
Been waiting on it. I mean, I think at least in the futures, I believe it was It was 26,684. We traded an intraday high of 26,685 in the Nasdaq or in the Dow.
Yes.
But finally, after all this time, we've been in this massive consolidation. I can't remember the last time it's taken us basically 8 months to get through an all-time high in any index.
No, I'm with you. And, it's going to be intriguing. It's, I've been saying to a couple callers, you got to watch that today, man, because this thing, it does, not that it has to hold, but if it doesn't hold, it's going to be like a heads up because it took so long to get up there,
Yeah. I mean, not to tie it back, we saw Amazon, right, creeped above that $1 trillion mark, 2050 in
10
like
minutes.
30. Yeah, and then it traded off $150, which was remarkable. And maybe you see a little similar action if it can't hold, like you were talking about.
Yeah. Well, what I also found was interesting, I was looking at a higher time frame. We are closer to 30,000 in the Dow than we are to the lows of 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know.
Which is kind of like, wow.
Yeah, which is
Dow
like,
30,000, baby.
why not, right?
It's a head scratcher, but a lot of things are a head scratcher right now in terms of just
hey, it's only a number.
pedal to the metal. Right? No, it is. It is.
Don't bet against America, that's for sure.
Not right now. That's for sure, man.
You gotta love it. Hey, so I think I asked you this before, but where are you gonna go in Costa Rica?
Santa Teresa, it's the Punteres Peninsula. It's the southern tip on the Pacific side. So I'm going to see that ocean roll over and that beautiful sunset house on the beach. I'm going fishing this weekend, too. So, living it up.
You're going fishing where you are, not down Costa Rica?
Yeah, I'm going fishing in a place called Minocqua, Wisconsin, which is, there's like kind of real north, about 5-6 hours north into Wisconsin, up towards the Indian reservations.
Okay. You're going to love that. Listen, when you're in Costa Rica, right, and I've fished, not a lot, but enough down there, this is what they do down there. Those little fishermen, like we went out with this little tiny boat, right, and father, son, and they know all the big fishing boats are like right off the coast, right, and they're out there for a week, and what happens is that they go at the back of the fishing boat, and the fishing boats themselves, they throw a whole bunch of their bait off.
Sure.
Oh my God, the fish go crazy.
They're chumming those waters, right?
And you should, Jack, you're gonna go crazy, and you just roll them in.
Perfect.
It's like crazy,
That's cool.
man. Oh, it's. Listen, man, I still have some pictures. I'll send you a couple pictures because it's crazy. It's like, and it's so much fun. Do you know what I mean?
Like 100-foot yacht chumming the waters, and you just pick it up.
No, it's one of those big fishing.
Sure.
And the guy, and like we were in like a 16-foot little skiff, and
yeah, they don't have big boats down there. It's not like Florida.
But it was awesome just to even see it. I didn't even care whether you caught any fish, but of course we did because you couldn't miss them.
Right. You put that rod in the water, it's going game time.
It was like crazy, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
You gotta love it. Okay, man. Well, listen, it's all. And when are you leaving?
I got just booked my flight yesterday. I got the printed out right here. November 6th.
November 6th.
November
Okay.
6th. We'll get it ready, and then we can't wait for the Skype interview live from Costa Rica out on that water.
Yeah.
Cool, guys.
You have a great week, a safe week, Jack.
Thank you. Later.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jack.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. We have the Dow up 227, Nasdaq's up 63, S&P's up 16. We'll come right back.